Relations and functions. A relation is an equation. A relation, if it functions properly, is called a function. A relation, these are relations. Okay? A relation means you plug something in, you get something out. What this, could you plug a number in for x here? Yeah. And you'll get something out when you do the math. What a function is, it's a relation that works properly, meaning when you plug in, say, 5, you should always get a specific answer out. You shouldn't get different answers each time. Okay. Again, these are relations. A function is a relation that works properly, meaning when you plug in 3, 4, 5, whatever number you plug in, everybody in the class should get the same answer if they did it right. That's a function. It's not a function if, for instance, you plug it in and sometimes you get 8, sometimes you get 9, sometimes you get 12, you get different answers. That's not functioning. Most what we deal with in this class are functions. Okay? So we're dealing with functions. So the relations is just the broader term. Basically, they're called function. This right here is called function notation. It's like y equals, y equals, y equals. And what this f of 4 means, basically, look right here, f of x, f of 4. What do you think x is? 4. All this f of 4 is saying, it's saying go to f, and it says for x, what are you going to plug in? 4. 4. So this f of 4 means you're going to go to f and plug in 4. So f is right there. So you basically do 3 minus 5 times blank, and what am I plugging into that blank? 4. Now, my answer would then be 3 minus 20. So f of 4 equals what? Negative 17. Now, why do they use this form? By looking at this. If you write it in this form right here, do you know what you plugged in and what you got out? It's a nice form because it shows you what you plugged in, it shows you what you got out. That's one of the reasons for the form. This is h of 5. So which equation are we going to use here? H, the third one. So you're going to have 2/3 blank plus 1. And what are we going to plug into the blank? X is 5. Now, 2/3 times 5. Isn't that 5 over 1? So I could put like a 5 over 1. So that would be 2 times 5 is 10, and 3 times 1 is 3. I need to get a common denominator, so I need to, what do I need over here? I need to multiply by 3 over 3. I now have 10 over 3 plus 1 times 3 over 3. Put a 1 underneath that. You get 3 over 3. So, h of 5 equals what? 10 plus 3 is 13 over 3. Questions? All right. G of negative 5. Which equation are we using? G. And what are we plugging into G? Negative 5. Okay? Do the math. Well, that's negative 5 squared, so that's 2 minus, what's negative 5 times negative 5? 25. That becomes a positive 25, but that minus is still there. So, G of negative 5 equals, what's 2 minus 25? Negative 23. Again, that right there tells me what I plugged in, what I got out, and which equation I used. It tells me a lot of info. Lastly, what function? F. So F is 3 minus 5 times blank. And what am I plugging into the blank? 2/3. Now, let's go over here and put a 1 there. So that's 3 minus 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 3 is 3. I need to change this one, so I get a 3 on the bottom. So 3 over 3. It's like 9 over 3 minus 10 over 3. So f of 2/3 equals 9 minus 10 is negative 1/3. Again, all this is saying is take the function f, plug in 2/3, you'll get out negative 1/3.